We are back now with Neve Campbell, the actress famous for Party of Five and Scream, is now taking on the White House, starring in the very popular Netflix drama House of Cards. Take a look.
I am not going to put myself in the crossfire between a president and first lady.
No, I'll handle Francis.
You said he was on board.
And I'll make sure he is.
The point is you misled me, Mrs. Underwood.
What is it you want, Leanne? Is it money? Or do you want more to make a real mark?
I don't have to choose. I can have both.
I love it. Your character is so powerful. It's incredible. And I am halfway through, so I can't wait to see what comes next. This is probably my favorite season so far. Do you binge watch it? Have you watched it?
I actually just finished it last night.
What did you think?
I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm excited. I'm very excited to be a part of it.
And Leanne, what is she after, by the way? Tell me about your character.
Well, she's a very strong, successful, intelligent, powerful political advisor and campaign manager, and she's invited by the Underwoods to come and help them with their campaign.
When you were shooting this, I know we have a lot of political theater going on in this country right now. Was some of that still going on? Were you finding yourself more invested in the political process? Getting anything for your character?
Well, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's a bit of a circus this year, it feels like, and so it's entertaining, if anything, and slightly scary. But certainly, we were definitely watching what was going on, and Beau Willimon, our creator, is very sort of aware of what's going on in the political arena. So.
I love seeing you back on a series full time. Fully admitting here, big fan of Party of Five. Of course, love the Scream movies as well. You went away and you had a few parts here and there. What's it like being back in full swing, and what went into that decision for you?
Well, you know, I took time out. I went and lived in England for 9 years, and I had a son, and I really wanted to be present for my son, so I didn't want to work for a couple of years. And I knew coming back, I wanted to be careful about the decisions I made. So I went and did little things like I did Mad Men and Manhattan and some good quality roles in shows. But I knew coming into actually choosing a regular role on a show, I didn't want to be doing an entire 10 months a year. I wanted to be in an ensemble, a good ensemble. And here was this show that's fantastic. I'm a fan of it. Great cast, great writing. So I couldn't have asked for better.
Great choice. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Now, what would your character, Leanne, what advice do you think she would have for any of the current presidential candidates?
Oh my goodness, that's a long conversation. I would imagine she would suggest to Trump that he apologize for some of the racist stuff that's going on instead of telling them that they should go back to their mother. He might apologize for some of the actions of the people who are following him.
There's a lot of advice that could probably go around and for a lot of the candidates out there.
Absolutely.
So, for your longtime Scream fans, who do you think is scarier, Frank Underwood or Ghostface?
Frank Underwood. Definitely. Because he's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, Ghostface is like holding a knife and he's got a mask on and he's running at you. You know what he's going to do. But Underwood, you know, you don't know his intentions.
Yeah,
so.
Underhanded, to say the least.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of Scream, it's the 20th anniversary this year, which is pretty sad when you start adding up the years. Me too. I think we're the same age, so if you're old, I'm old.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's better than the alternative. Did you know at the time that this was going to be so huge, such a cult favorite?
We had no idea. I mean, we knew it was a good script, and we knew Wes Craven was amazing, but when we started, we were shooting in Santa Rosa. None of us really had names yet. None of us were famous except for Drew Barrymore, really. So all we knew is that we were having fun on something that was a good script. And we joked about, do you think there would be a Halloween costume? But we had no idea there actually would be.
Oh, yeah, and still are.
Still are. It's crazy.
House of Cards is excellent. Love your character. Love watching you back in full swing. Neve Campbell, thanks so much for being with us. And season 4 of House of Cards is streaming now on Netflix. I'm catching up this weekend.